everything correctly with my mic, so hey, it's scamfish time. Uh, Now today we got a wife that cheats on her husband with what she thought to be a country singer. Alright, let's get into this. I'm ready for some scamfish.
This man's wife is leaving him for a famous musician.
And a text message would come in, at 6 o'clock at night. I need it right now. Hurry! I'm in the studio. Just $30, babe.
After 37 years, Kevin found out his wife, Robin, had been hiding an internet relationship with a famous country singer named Chase Rice.
And she's paying for Chase Rice to get beat packs so he can make me.
Dude, leave this woman right now. Okay. Um. Nah.
Music.
Kevin reached out to our team to help bring all of this to an end.
And they do tell each other they love each other.
I've been trying to reach out to Robin. She won't message me back. She won't call me back.
Okay, Robin is home. Oh.
Perfect.
And the woman is dodging social catfish. See, that's not cool either. Like, I guess he called them to help her, but she didn't want to help. So it's kind of like Jody. Maybe I'll do a reaction on that one. The Jody social catfish video. Like and comment if you want that episode. Thank you all for the views, by the way, on the last one. Yeah.
Hey, can you come over here for a second, please? Please?
No.
Please.
Will Robin listen to what we have to say, or will this all end in a divorce?
I'm afraid that if she
I don't know, probably. I'm already calling for divorce, so, yeah.
doesn't make changes, but she's
Leave this woman right now. Dude, like, you deserve better than her.
gonna lose her husband.
And we're not even 15 seconds into the video. Okay.
Strap in for another episode of Scamfish, sponsored by socialcatfish.com.
Dude, these people are so dumb on this show.
Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
All right, team, so we got a new case. This is a pretty sad story.
I'm gonna try not to pause
My
it.
wife has been texting Chase Rice for the past 4 years. Since getting involved with this person, she's moved out of our bedroom, and we haven't had sex in 4 years. She sent him photos, shared her social security number, and may have provided other personal details. She's also received gift cards and a vase of flowers from him in July. The sheriff has visited our home twice to an issue related to fraud and money laundering. Despite all of this, she continues to believe she's talking to Chase Rice. After 37 years of marriage and 43 years together, I'm considering divorce. I don't know what to do anymore.
You should be considering divorce, like, or,
So
dude,
Chase Rice,
sorry.
celebrity, or just Chase Rice?
The country singer.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
So Kevin and I have been chatting. He mentioned that he's legally blind and he's living on disability to pay for all of his bills. And
Oh my god, dude. Is she taking your disability check? I'm sorry if she is, dude. My heart goes out to this dude. If she's taking your SS check. As a disabled person myself, yeah, I feel totally bad. If she's taking your SS check, my dude, I'm sorry about that.
Robin's family and friends are cutting her off.
Hello, my name is Kevin. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm 61 years of age. We have 2 children, a daughter and a son. Well, we've known each other for 43 years and married for 37 years. And she actually proposed to me. She finally said, I want you to marry me or I'm leaving. And I basically said, well, who's going to do the cooking? And so I said, okay, I'll marry you. We were very close. We were very intimate. We take walks almost every single day. Our life was fantastic. We sometimes had it in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, sometimes in the kitchen, maybe. Who knows? Our marriage
Hey, you know what? Good for you, dude. Good for you. Good for you.
cost us $10. She paid $5.
That's
I
all I
paid
gotta say.
$5. She'd walk up and slap me in the butt and say, I paid $5 for that. Or I'd slap her on the butt and say, hey, I paid $5. I can do that. And so we had, a great relationship.
Kevin and Robin were inseparable, bound by love so deep it seemed unbreakable. However, on the night Robin went to a live concert, it would change the course of their lives forever.
My daughter bought
Sorry.
her and Robin a ticket to go see Chase Rice in concert here in town, and she was just basically hooked that he was just so good looking and best looking cowboy singer she ever saw. And after the concert, she would always post on Facebook that she would be cleaning the house and that she is jamming to Chase Rice, and she would post things like Chase Rice looks so good in his blue jeans and icons of blue jeans and hearts and music and guitars. Every time she'd be cleaning, I'm scrubbing the house.
I don't even know who this guy is. My um exposure to country is like Brooks and Dunn and uh Johnny Cash, Tim McGraw, all those people. Um, and Josh Turner, definitely. I love me some Josh Turner. Though I am a metalhead first.
I'm baking food and listening to Chase Rice.
Robin was completely hooked on Chase Rice's looks and music at this point. Kevin wasn't really thinking much into it. I mean, we all have a celebrity crush. But things got even more bizarre when Robin claimed she was communicating directly with Chase Rice.
Then one day she told me, she said at dinner time, she said, I have a friend request. And I said, oh, well, from who?
It's from Chase Rice.
Said, from Chase Rice. And I said, that's the
Yep.
country singer? And she goes, yeah, the country singer.
Yep.
Once Robin went to this Chase Rice concert, she became
Classic scamfish victim.
obsessed with this man.
I'm just
All
saying.
she ever talked about. To top it off, this random friend request she received from him on Facebook was when things got even more out of hand. She began to communicate with who she thought was the real Chase Rice through her Facebook profile.
They talk or text all the time. So they became best of friends. 20 years ago, my wife played linebacker for the University of North Carolina. And he also was on one series of Survivor, but he got booted off. I have a telephone charger that's sitting on a counter. Now, I have no problem putting my phone on that charger and walking away from it. And she used to do the same thing. But then, that phone never left her sight. That phone was with her at all times. She carried it in her pocket. She never, ever left that phone out of her sight. She kept texting this person, and I would keep asking, are you talking to him? And she would say, yes, I am, or he's asking me how my day is, and stuff like that. One day, I basically ran over to her, and I took the phone right out of her hand.
Next, he's gonna say, have you eaten today?
When Kevin grabbed Robin's phone, he was shocked. The chats were filled with the two flirting and expressing love for each other. Robin was not under the impression
I'm
she
calling
was in a
it right
relationship
now.
with the famous country
I'm calling
singer.
it right
He
now.
does call her baby and sweetheart, and he puts XOs on his text messages, and she
Hang on, guys. No.
does call him my rice cake and other things, and she doesn't mind.
I'm not
being
gonna
called
do that
that
until the
if she
end of the
wants to,
video.
and they do tell each other they love each other, and they do share terms of endearment. I have a copy of the card that she got from Chase when he sent her some flowers.
At this point, things got completely out of control. Kevin's wife was in love, and the more she communicated with this Chase Rice profile, the more she distanced herself from Kevin and her family.
And a text message would come in, at 6 o'clock at night. Can you help me? I'm in the studio. Just
I need money for my studio time.
$30. XOXO,
Yep.
10:30 at night.
Okay.
I need it right now. Hurry! I'm in the studio. Just $30, babe. Babe, I'll pay it back. I
But,
promise.
okay, Mr. Scammer, you're not explaining yourself. At least explain what you need the money for, my guy.
Promise you.
Alright.
2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. We're gonna do our meet and greet. And she would also respond at those times. So finally, she had Chase contact me, and he sent me some text messages. I try not to hurt your wife. We just friends. She's so intelligent. We all sin, but God forgives us our sins. You should forgive your wife. And then he starts getting mad, saying, "You'll see me in action. I'll take care of you. I know what to do." And he even told me he's going to rope me, drag me to court. I will see him in action, he says.
For what? This scammer makes no freaking sense at all.
Kevin couldn't believe what he had saw on Robin's phone. To make it even worse, she later found out that she was even sending money to this person.
We were in the car, and we stopped at Walgreens, and we went into Walgreens. She says, "I got to
Let me guess, gift cards?
get something." And I said, "Oh, well, okay." And I'm walking in with her, and we stopped by the gift cards.
Yeah, gift cards, let's go.
She's looking, and she finds what she wants way down on the bottom, and I noticed it's a Steam card. Well, my wife is not a gamer, so I don't know why she was buying a gift card that was for game cards. I've seen
Of course.
transactions happen at the bank. I've even called the bank and said, "Why is my wife got money coming in via PayPal and going out through Cash App?" I know that she's using Cash App and converting that money to Bitcoin, and she's paying for Chase Rice to get beat packs so he can make music. And I'm asking her what's going on, and she's like, "Well, this is Chase's money, and he sends it to me, and then I send it out and send it to him via Bitcoin." And I said, "Well, why do you do that for him?" And she said, "Because he trusts me. He doesn't trust the people that he works with, and so he trusts me because I'm a fan." And I called the target line on that card because we had a joint account, and it had gone up at $1,500. I said, "What's going on here with this card?" And they said, "Oh, well, all these gift cards were bought." What Robin was doing is she was buying cards, and she was sending these cards because Chase was on the road, and his band members couldn't get to the bank, and this was the easiest way to
His
get people
band
money.
members couldn't
He
get to
still
the
owes
bank.
money on
I'm
that card, and
sorry,
it's
I'm
in
sorry, I
James, not
moved the
the only.
screen. His band members couldn't get to the bank. That's so ridiculous.
Thing we have joint. I told her I'm not paying for it.
Kevin's wife Robin was doing whatever she could to get money to Chase. She pulled out loans, racked up credit card debt, and was sending gift cards on the daily. Kevin had threatened to divorce his wife after law enforcement got involved.
As
I
far as
think
I
you
know,
should have done
she
it,
could have a
Chad.
warrant out for arrest in California. I've actually had the sheriff show up at the house one time. Two of them, they blocked our driveway and came to the door, and I went to the door, and they said, "Is Robin here?" And I said, "No, she'll be back later." And I said, "Can you tell me what this is? This involving fraud?" And he goes, "Do you know about this?" And I go, "Yeah, I know about it. I can tell you anything you want to know."
Kevin has done everything he can to keep his relationship with his wife, but he feels hopeless. After pushing her family, husband, and friends away, Robin still holds out hope that she will one day be with Chase Rice and even go on tour with him.
So you mean to tell me that this guy, whom you have helped out financially with all these financial things, you're his biggest fan, that he couldn't buy you a ticket and send it to you? And she's like, "I don't know. I'm still mad about it. I don't know. There is no trauma. She didn't fall down. She didn't have a stroke. She didn't have a heart attack. She's not a diabetic. She's not, anything. It's just I don't know what has triggered her mind. She
Unfortunately, the internet is a dangerous place, my guy. I'm sorry to say that to you, but you need to get your wife some help, my guy. It's very concerning.
he truly believes that this person
That's why we're watching this episode, because getting her
that
smoked.
she's
But
talking to
I
is
don't
the real
think
Chase Rice.
she's gonna listen to
And we have
him.
been fighting over this for 4 years. Now where I've gone to marriage counselors and family intervention, I don't think it's going to work. My kids don't think it will work. And even my son, who pretty much disowned his mom, not only because of the Chase Rice, but because of the way she talks to him via text message, he won't even wish her a happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, or he will not have anything to do with his mother. I'm afraid that if she doesn't make changes, then she's not only going to have lost her son and her brother and sister-in-law, but she's going to lose her husband and her house.
Kevin's wife, Robin, firmly believes she was truly communicating with the real Chase Rice. If we could only reach her, we might be able to gather more information to investigate and finally put all of this to rest. Brienne attempted to contact Robin directly, calling and sending text messages, but Robin just wasn't interested in meeting with our team.
I've been trying to
Nope.
reach out to Robin. She won't message me back. She won't call me back. But
Dude, I think this one is worse than Jody. Again, if you want me to react to that episode, let me know in the comments on YouTube. If you're watching this later, let me know what other things on YouTube that I should react to that isn't music. Thank you. And I'm
she
gonna press
just
play
sent
now.
me an
I'm
email.
gonna quit
and
yapping.
It's not a nice email.
I'm gonna
So
quit
she
yapping.
said, I will try my
Yeah.
best to be as professional as I can with this.
Yeah.
Firstly, when you leave a text message for someone, it's common courtesy and professional to leave your name and whom you are in the message. Above, I attached a screenshot message to me, and I don't know who would respond back to that kind of message. So she added, she attached my message to this email.
That was nice.
In case I forgot
That was very nice.
how I
That was very
Now,
nice.
secondly, I don't know you from Adam and have no idea what you do professionally or how you handle your business. I don't want to share a story with you. However, it is my understanding that Chase Rice has had his personal attorney contact Kevin with an open door of communication. He's also CC'd here.
Oh my
thirdly,
God.
whatever it is you do for a living, any questions
Oh my God, he had another cat scamfish victim wanting to sue somebody for trying to get her some help. Thanks. Thanks, Chase Rice.
you or Kevin may have, you all can direct them to
I mean, fake Chase Rice. I don't mean real Chase Rice. I'm sure his music is fine. Okay.
so that all the information and questions being asked are seen and heard by whom you all want to ask questions about Chase Rice.
She's in deep.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. I mean, at this point, who are these people reaching out to me? Why would I want to do this?
I understand that part, but she knows who we are because she's responding and she's
Yeah.
adding the lawyer. So like, because
Yeah.
realistically, I'm sure Kevin filled her in who we are.
He did.
So like, okay, keep going.
She ends the email saying how Chase runs and handles his business, whether professional or personally, is his business. So I ask you to be respectful on how you go about whatever it is you're looking for. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
That was nice.
That was nice. That was nice. You know, it's difficult though because she won't contact me, call me, even text me. I just get this email, so I don't have an opportunity to connect with her and explain what we can do. And
I'm not a research specialist, but I can tell you that she's not speaking to Chase Rice.
Well, the sheriff has showed up at her house. Chase Rice is a celebrity. He's not going to be asking for money, asking her to whatever she's doing. Like the sheriff showed up for some reason.
Exactly,
It seemed
David.
legit.
Robin was quite upset at the idea that anyone doubted she was communicating with the real Chase Rice. That's when
Exactly.
she CC'd Brienne and another person who claimed to be Chase Rice's lawyer.
she CC'd supposedly Chase Rice's attorney. His name is Barrister Craig Hagan. Sometimes she calls him Barrister.
Barrister Craig.
But anyway, he's attached to this email.
Sounds like a fantasy villain. Barrister Craig. With your sword and your shield, and you're gonna fight against the revolution because you don't want it.
email. Good morning, everyone. Thought I'd drop a note here since no one has decided to yet. Mr. Hagen, no one believes you are in fact a personal attorney to Chase Rice or even exist. Also, no one believes that I have communication with the real Chase Rice. They believe it's a scammer. Please tell us how long you've been the personal attorney and why all of the people in the world, of all the fans in the world of Chase Rice, why in the ever-loving world would he ever give me the time of day? And ask Mr. Rice how long we have been friends and communicating. Please answer replies so that everyone can see your answers. Thanks. Then we will continue to ask more questions after that has been completed.
So she's trying to use this as like proof that she's really talking to Chase Rice.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it's a Gmail email. It's like if you're an attorney at law, like we have lawyers, and I email their law firm, and they email their law firm. If this is like a real professional attorney, I'm not gonna have his like personal email. And he didn't respond to this.
He didn't even respond.
So she's sarcastically writing this stuff too, right?
There's a tone. There's definitely
Like,
a
is she
tone in
like,
there.
is it like a, hey, can you come in and, these people are crazy. Can you come in and clear it up?
Exactly.
Is that how she said?
Yeah. And no one
Drew, great acting. I love your acting, Drew. Great time. Good times.
believes me, so I need you to answer these questions.
Wow.
So I respond back to Barrister Craig, letting him know what it is that I do, that I've already met with Kevin, and I was hoping to meet with him and Robin, set up a time so we can discuss things. Neither one of them responded to my email.
This is weird. This is a weird case.
Oh, it's strange.
We have to help Kevin out though. Like poor guy is like on disability. He's blind. Been with her for 43 years.
Yep.
She's like basically
Help him out,
ghosting
Catfish team.
and getting into their bank accounts.
Get him.
We gotta at least bring him closure so he can make whatever decision he feels is best for him.
Hopefully she
Get 'em,
sits down with
Catfish
us
team.
and at least has a conversation and just hears us out.
Thanks to Kevin, the following day we were able to get Robin on the phone to hopefully provide some clarity on her relationship with Chase Rice.
Brianne and I called Kevin to try to reach out to Robin. Before we even got on the phone with her, he had to look for her through the whole house.
What?
Are you in here? Can you talk to Brianne? I don't know if she's in.
So Kevin finally finds Robin. Brianne asks Kevin to get Robin on the phone. She won't get on the phone, so he decides to put the phone on speaker. That's when she starts communicating with us.
Oh, you guys talked to her.
Hey, wake up. What are you doing down on the floor? You can try talking to her.
Hey Robin, it's me, Brianne.
She was engaging the conversation a little bit. I mean, there were moments where she was quiet and not responsive, but Kevin said she's listening.
The reason why Kevin reached out is because you have been talking to a person claiming to be Chase Rice. You've been talking to this person for a long time, and don't you want to know if this is the real person?
Drew started asking her, don't you want to know who this person really is?
Right.
We've spoken to other people in this situation before, and she snapped at Drew.
Yeah, she went off on me. She didn't
Went
like.
off.
Because you're trying to help her out?
She said I was waterfalling her.
What's waterfall?
I mean, Robin, I know you're tired of, this guy, this person not ever meeting with you. I know you're feeling, at this point, you're probably feeling, am I ever going to meet him?
She didn't want our help. Actually, she flipped it on us and made it seem like we were attacking her instead of trying to help her.
I did tease the fact that I reached out to Chase Rice's management team.
And she was a little interested in that.
Oh, I'm gonna need that unedited phone call, guys. Catfish team. I know in the live stream that I watched last week, you guys were talking about bonus videos for the Christmas season. I want this unedited phone call with this woman.
I've
So
contacted
we
him.
have contacted him. That's the thing. And
I want to watch her say that Drew is waterfalling her.
we'd love to set a time up and share with you what we've already found on your behalf.
Have you heard anything back yet?
I have.
Oh.
Robin, just want to let you know it's nice meeting you. No pressure. If you change your mind, we have tons of information that we would love to share with you. Hopefully, maybe Friday when we are available. So think about it.
I'll be candid. This doesn't seem like a healthy relationship that anybody should stick around in, but that's up to him to make a
Yeah.
decision.
Hopefully she listens to us. I mean, we're doing it for Kevin, right?
At the end of this, it's going to be very clear to him like which direction he goes.
Yeah.
We'll present the IP tracker. You have the management from Chase Rice. This barrister character,
Yeah.
if they're a real attorney,
Barrister
so we'll get a license
Craig.
hookup, and then we'll try to wrap it up for him.
We'll see where this goes.
Yep.
Fighting against the revolution.
Make sure to stick around until the end, Seekers. We'll sit down
Barrister
with Kevin and try to
Craig.
get Robin to listen to everything that we have found.
Okay, Robin is home.
Oh,
Perfect.
Hey, can you come over here for a second, please? Please?
No.
Please, they have information for you that they want to share with you.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're communicating with online, or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a
I
family,
was just seeing how much time we had left.
email sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We can help you find the answers you've been looking for. The next day, we sat down with Kevin. We wanted to show him everything that we could provide to Robin if she ever sat down with us and listened.
Kevin, how are you?
Hello, Kevin.
Good, how you doing?
Good, good,
Good.
good. We got all the computers here.
So here's the game plan for today. We have enough information to give you clarity today. You're just going to have to make one of two decisions. You're either going to have to make a decision to stay in the relationship, stay home, or move on. That's really up to you. The only thing we can do is provide you with information that you need in order to make that decision today.
We're not licensed therapists or relationship coaches, so this decision is yours. But I know when you came to us, you mentioned that this has been really tough on you and your marriage. And so the information that we are going to share with you today is, I would say, revealing.
Yeah, definitely revealing.
Okay, good, I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure it is.
So Kevin, I have a very serious question to ask you. Last time we filmed with you, you had a Santa Claus painting behind you. Is that what you do?
No, it is not something that I do, but I do have an outfit. And last year, when the grandkids were here, we got done eating, and I said, "Why don't you guys go in the family room?" And I put on my costume, and then I had the Alexa doing an announcement, and I started saying, "Ho, ho, ho, Merry Christmas." And then I started walking down the hallway, and they came running around the corner, and they saw me standing there as Santa Claus, and they just about freaked out, like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have some interesting things to go through today, so I'll let Brienne kick it off.
Yeah, so you sent over a bunch of information. You have a handful of emails, handful of phone numbers. We did a reverse email search on this Chase Rice F55@gmail.com, but we didn't find any social media accounts, no online accounts associated to this email.
And that's not normal. So, Kevin, like if we were to look up your email or mine or Brienne's, there would be multiple accounts associated with it. There might be data breaches, but there's just a Google account with just a picture of Chase Rice, which doesn't make sense because if this was Chase Rice's email that he was using, especially somebody that's been around for a long time, a public figure, there'd be lots of things attached to the email, but there's nothing.
You also sent in that screenshot, you had a few different phone numbers plus an address associated. It was in Nashville, Tennessee.
That is when we were texting. She gave Chase my phone number, and he was texting me, and I said, "Well, maybe I'll come down to Tennessee and hang out with you." And he says, "Okay, I'll send you. This is my address to my studio." And I searched that, and it is something to do with Sony Studio.
The thing is if this was his legitimate studio, wouldn't he have a suite number? Wouldn't there be able to find this address? I mean, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I Googled it, and somehow I just brought up a building, but I didn't catch that, so.
You want to know where this barrister Craig Higgins?
Barrister Craig
We
Higgins.
sent him a tracker just the other day. So here's the thing, Kevin. I think you're attached to this email still, right? It's between me, you, Robin, and Barrister Craig.
Yeah, it came to me this morning. It said, "Hey, Barrister Craig, is this your license number?" below, and then you had a link.
So you mentioned prior that this barrister Craig never had a license that you were able to look up. Is that correct?
Barrister Craig.
Go to the link, and we post it as if we found his license. I can't believe it, but he clicked on it.
I can believe it.
I'm surprised that he was still actually opening up that email.
That's crazy because there's 2 clicks. There's one from us in Southern California, and the other click.
It's from Nigeria.
Is in Nigeria. Yep.
Yeah, how about that?
They clicked on it very, very early this morning, and we were able to find out that it was in Lagos.
Because all computers have their own unique IP numbers.
The internet addresses have their own.
Oh, internet, okay, yeah.
So now we know, hey, look, for sure, what you've known this whole time, this person is not who they say they are. There's somebody that's overseas that she's talking to. But we heard back from Chase Rice's team. I'll let Brienne walk you through that part.
Okay, Robin is home.
Oh,
Perfect.
all right. It's game time. So here's the thing. When she walks in, I would just say, hey, look, they've talked to Chase Rice, and if you could just give them 2 minutes, they will give you closure for all the questions that you have.
Okay, sounds good. Hey. How's work? Hey, can you come over here for a second, please? Please?
No.
Please, they have information for you that they want to share with you. They actually have information from Chase Rice, and I would like for you to come over here this time and listen to what they have to say. Then after that, you can leave, okay?
Hey, Robin,
Can she hear us?
can you hear us?
She went to the bedroom to probably put her work stuff away. Hold on a second. Hopefully she'll come out here. Will you please come out here? You can't hide from this forever.
Tell her that we want to forward her a message from Chase Rice and his team, and that also we were able to track down Barrister. We know where he is right now. But all we ask is just for 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes, to show her this information, and then however she wants to take it, she can take it.
Okay, thanks. All right.
All right, thanks, Kevin.
Hey, I need you to come out here. They have a message to you from Chase Rice. And they actually have information on who Barrister Craig Hagen is that I think you might want to know about.
Well, I will listen from here.
No, you can't listen from here. Stand in the kitchen.
Coming out there.
Yes, come out here in the kitchen.
No, I'm not coming out there.
Why are you hiding? If Chase is your man.
Do they have a microphone under the leaf? Like, what? How are we getting audio right now? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying not to pause it that much.
And then why are you hiding from all the information we have?
Just relay the message.
No, I want you to come out here.
I'm not coming out there.
All right.
I'm sorry, but how rude is she?
She won't even come in the hallway. She says she doesn't want to hear nothing. She don't want to do this. So I have a feeling I know where this is going to end up going in my future. But anyways, let's move on with this story. So
Okay. So I reached out to Chase Rice's legitimate manager, Eddie, but he said, I can tell you 100% that the person that you are referring to is being scammed. Forwarded me to Chase Rice's publicist. Janet said, this is indeed a common scam using Chase's name and likeness, and we would encourage the victim to report any accounts contacting them. Chase's only real accounts are the ones linked at the bottom of the page on his official website here, and he will never reach out to fans directly for money, romantic relationships, etc.
well, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, I agree with that.
Wow. W. Chase Rice's people, they laid it out so cleanly to catfish. They laid it out so clean to scamfish. Good job to them.
That.
So just so you know, Kevin, this is a typical tactic for romance scammers coming out of Lagos, Nigeria. We see these scams all of the time.
How does this person create a identity named Chase Rice when somebody somewhere created a Chase Rice account that, put photos of him on it, like.
So there's 2 things that happen. So you can go create an account with any.
Hang on, guys. I don't think it's recording any sound. I just had to check if the audio is recording. 'Cause I don't remember if I put the audio thing back on. It's working fine. Okay, back to the story. I'm gonna back it up a little bit for YouTube.
Just so you know, Kevin, this is a typical tactic for romance scammers coming out of Lagos, Nigeria. We see these scams all of the time.
How does this person create a identity named Chase Rice when somebody somewhere created a Chase Rice account that, puts photos of him on it, like...
So there's two things that happen. So you can go create an account with any name. It doesn't mean your username is that, right? So when she sees the message from Chase Rice, yeah, it says Chase Rice, it has Chase Rice, the singer's pictures, but if you look at the username and you compare it to the official username on the account, they're not going to match. So that's what...
Take a shot of water every time they say Chase Rice, by the way.
They're trying to trick her. That's what they're trying to do.
Okay.
So my question for you.
Yeah.
You have all this information. This is pretty much what you knew before, but we just put the nail in the coffin. It's almost like she knows that something's not right because the sheriff's been in your house, the banks closed down the bank accounts, she's lost thousands and thousands of dollars, put you in a situation.
Chase has never come to see her. I mean, this has been going on for 4 years.
Yeah.
What's the next step for you?
My next step is, I think there's a strong possibility that there could be a divorce in this. She's just madly in love, head over heels with this person because of this. She's lost the relationship with her son and daughter-in-law. She's lost the relationship of her brothers and her sister-in-law. My gut tells me, can I move on? Yes, I can move on. I've grown out of being alone and being bored. I have my routines. I go to the gym and I go swimming 2 days a week. I can bump that up to more. I meet people over there. I work out here at home. I take walks. I go to church on Monday and Sundays.
You feel that she's madly in love.
You know what? Good for you, dude. You have a social life outside of this crazy relationship. Good for you, dude. I can learn a lesson from you.
Love with this person, Chase Rice, that she thinks she's talking to. Do you think that Robin still loves you?
She says she does, but I don't think so because we have no terms of endearment. We haven't had sex since 4 years. She doesn't give me hugs. She doesn't tell me she loves you. We don't even kiss. I would always keep telling her I love her, and she would never say it back. But I hear her say it to other people, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't right.
It's not right, Kevin. It's not right. And only you can make the decision on what your next move is. But this is not a healthy relationship.
I think in her mind, she's already divorced from me.
Kevin, sounds like you have all the answers that you need to make the decision that's best for you. You have to do everything you can to protect yourself at this point because she obviously doesn't have your best interests in mind.
I agree. I am just searching for that life raft, per se. I mean, 37 years, right?
We're here along the way. If you need anything at any time, we have your back. We'll continue to have your back. The future for you is bright, and you've been living in this nightmare for too long. And so, whatever decision you make, we have your back. I hope you feel like this is, it's going to help you close a chapter of your life, whichever direction you move. And, we'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you, and I appreciate all your help, everybody there. So, big high five.
Right, boom. All right.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Robin never agreed to meet with us.
Honestly,
or even
Kevin,
consider what we had to offer.
I'll wait
She was
until
so
the end.
caught up in the fantasy of dating Chase Rice that she never gave us a chance to explain.
So, Brienne, we've done everything we could possibly do to reach out to Robin, talk to Kevin. We gave him all the information, and I don't know what else there is to do.
I don't know either. She hasn't responded to any of my texts, my phone calls. Until a few days ago, she started sending me a bunch of emails, and she's not happy. Would you mind if I read the last email she sent me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Follow up for clarity. I have never wished or prayed anything bad on anyone that comes naturally in its own way called karma. So imagine for me to pray what I've prayed upon you, Brienne, and your business working for Social Catfish. The amount of negative energy you brought into my home, especially for the holiday season, my favorite holiday. For know this, what goes on in this house is none of
The holiday season, my favorite holiday. You could have said Christmas, Robin. Okay.
your business and taking my personal, private, safe space away from me, something I can never get back, is such an evil no one should ever have to experience. I pray moving forward with your business, you think about the situation as a whole and not just a story you have your claws into for your personal gain. I hate the negative, wonky feeling you brought into my home.
So Robin is mad at us because her husband reached out to us.
Yeah.
And we're trying to help him through this thing, and then we're trying to contact her. Now she's saying we invaded her privacy, essentially.
I think she's upset because we were sitting down with Kevin and she walked in on that. She knows it was on her behalf in regard to her talking to Chase Rice. We had revealed everything to Kevin. I honestly think she was listening in to our conversation, and that's what she was upset about.
Well, I mean, that's not... Sounds like a personal problem.
For sure. I'm so sick of her attitude. I've been so nice to her. She's been so rude. It's time for me to reply and share everything that we found. And also the fact that this barrister clicked on the link and he's in Lagos.
Barrister Craig.
She wants with all of this stuff. And if she chooses to continue to talk to this guy, that's on her. We played our part. We've helped Kevin out. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Agreed.
Yeah, it is what it is, Drew.
We had gathered a lot of valuable information for her, but Robin never came around. Eventually, we decided to send an email outlining all of our findings and included the contact of the person who claimed to be Chase Rice's lawyer and attached him to the emails. Here's what was said in the email.
Kevin is currently reevaluating his marriage with Robin despite all the evidence. We've given nobody seems to be able to break into the offer still stands to sit down with Robin, but in the meantime, we stand with Kevin in whatever decision he makes.
If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report.
Alright, that's the end of that episode. Kevin, I wish you all the best of luck, man. I really do. I think your wife is not good for you and you need to leave her. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys. Bye. Alright, guys. I might get this in the can now.